Under the Affordable Care Act, what will it take? What's the key for a large insurer to performing well under the ACA?
You are going to have to compete and have a cost structure that is competitive, and that's not only your own administrative expenses, but the cost of the product that you're delivering. And that's where I get back to the need for the change. We have to get aligned incentives. We have to be both working for the same outcome. And we have an initiative we've called the Accountable Care Initiative, which is to try to foster these collaborative arrangements with providers that ultimately are designed to produce a lower cost structure and thus a lower price in the marketplace.
Right. Aetna has decided not to participate in the exchanges in some states. What's the economic logic behind those decisions?
The whole decision to participate in the exchanges has really been a classic risk management decision. I'm convinced this is a business that will be here to stay. I'm convinced it's a business you'll be able to earn your fair return on capital. It's about how we get from A to B though. And so we have taken a more prudent risk-based approach. And so we've decided that we will play, but we don't really want to overexpose our company at the beginning. We're only going to play where we think we can earn our fair return on capital and provide the customer value. And as I was alluding to before, where we have a competitive cost structure and a strong collaborative provider model so that we can deliver value to the customer and maintain that cost profile.
Right.
So we've gone through all of that and tried to balance all of those things in making our initial determination where to play.
Right. And so when you say you've got a competitive cost structure, you're talking in part about Aetna having relationships with big hospital networks, big other medical provider networks, such that costs have been, in a way, worked out ahead of time, and you can forecast what your costs are going to be.
Exactly, and more than just sort of procuring unit costs, in many of these relationships, it's a much more active collaboration where we might have risk sharing between the parties based on our shared success.